This is Whispering Whim. Today I'll be doing an unboxing video for Graze. It is another snack subscription service. This one's more healthy. It's not international snacks. It's all hand-picked desserts and savory items, all sorts of things that this company Graze puts together. So not quite as fancy of a box, and it's a little smaller, but you can't always have junk food, right? So I'm hoping that this one will be good. Alright, so nothing to it but to do it. So the inside of the box is a little more decorated than the outside. Looks like I've got some coupon codes to share with my friends. Okay, and then what we see is there's 8 snacks, and they're in this little packaging. They all have basically an individual portion size. And first up is grilled cheese, is the flavor of this particular snack. It has sweet mustard breadsticks, cheddar bruschetta, and smoked cashews. So let's give that a go. So it definitely has a cheese flavor, but it's not quite like most cheese crackers that I would think of. I'd say there's probably, it almost tastes like there's some onion in it to me. And there's a couple of different pieces. I tried the bruschetta. Oh, that's what I'm tasting, bruschetta. Okay, anyways, sweet mustard breadstick. That definitely tastes like mustard. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't mind mustard, but it's not my condiment of choice. And then last little piece of this one to try would be the smoked cashew. I like that best of all because it's really savory, so it reminds me of eating a hearty food, the cashew part. The rest of it's just bread, and honestly, I get enough bread at work, so that's alright. Next up is original protein flapjack. Rustic rolled oat flapjack, which basically is just a granola bar, with flaxseed, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. It's nice and soft. And apparently it has 8 grams of protein for a pack, which I can't really complain about. That's not bad for, a snack food item. It has some sweetness to it, but overall I would say I'm not like wowed by it. I think granola bars in general just aren't my thing. But I do have to try to keep in mind that this is a healthy pack, so I won't get any potato chips anyways, right? I'll finish that later. So I have noticed that the unboxing videos seem to be my most viewed so far, which is interesting because I get most of my comments from the drawing videos, so it's kind of a back and forth kind of a thing. But I love eating, so I'm gonna keep doing these, right? Obviously I love eating. Next one is Peachy Orchard. Peach drops, rhubarb, and pear. And it's only 110 calories, and supposedly it has lots of fiber. So again, like the grilled cheese, it has lots of little pieces to it. Now I'm gonna try each one and kind of let you know how I feel. I'm especially curious for the rhubarb. For those who haven't had rhubarb, it kind of looks like celery, but it's very kind of like sour. It has a very sharp flavor, so usually it's sweetened, and like strawberries or something like that is added. That piece wanted to select itself. So first up is the rhubarb. Actually, that's, for rhubarb, that's pretty good. It has a lot of, mostly, it's sugared, and it kind of has a texture like a fruit snack, like a leather fruit snack. Yeah, nothing really noteworthy about it though. Like the rhubarb that I've had, like unprocessed, has been so like in your face, I'm rhubarb, that I'm kind of surprised on how mild that tastes. So next we have the peach drop, which, true to fashion, just looks like a little drop of something. So if the rhubarb is kind of like, a low quality fruit leather, the peach part that they've added, and I can't say that word peach without whistling, but the drops are, what would you say, like really good fruit leather, because it has that peach flavor. It's sweet, it's chewy, soft, so I really can't complain with that. And I assume this is the pear. I didn't get the pear at first. Like, it just reminded me of dehydrated fruit that you get in like a trail mix, but the the pear flavor comes through in the end. So I'm pleasantly surprised with this set of fruits and vegetable. I guess rhubarb is technically a vegetable, but I'm gonna try them all together. That's pleasant. I enjoy that. So if I ever get to the point where I actually count my calories again, that might be a snack to consider. So far, for being health food, I'm not too disappointed. Now I did sneak ahead and saw what kind of things were in here, because I knew that soup was an option. So I was kind of prepared for that. I got some hot water right here. And this is Thai Tom Yum. Hot and sour soup with kaffir lime leaves, and aromatic lemongrass. So let's shake that for the camera again, or the microphone, as it were. Make sure my water's still warm. Yep. We're gonna try some soup. It says to put the paste and ingredients in a mug or bowl, add 8 ounces of water, and then stir for 2 minutes. Well, I'm gonna stir it and then wait 2 minutes. Let's just be upfront about that. It spit on me. Man, that smells good. Come on. Definitely an Asian spice, you know, like a hot and sour soup would smell. So that I can't complain about. In goes the paste. It's kind of difficult to get all of the paste out, which makes me a little sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat this, not anyone else, so I'm gonna kind of use my finger here. I'm not a classy lady sometimes. I can be, but you know, efficiency today. See if I can stir this without making too bothersome of a noise. Try to make sure that paste is incorporated because it's a little thick. So I would imagine that you need kind of a more vigorous sort of stirring. So there might be a cut right here. Oh, that's not so bad. That noise might make it. Okay, so 2 minutes. Now I got myself all dirty. While we're waiting, sort of pull out this divider here, or pull it out, I guess. It doesn't want to leave. And the next thing we have is caramel apple. Caramel sauce with soft apple pieces. And on the picture here, it shows that I'm supposed to microwave it. It doesn't specify for how long. I mean, it seems soft enough that I could have it unmicrowaved. Only 80 calories, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and microwave this real quick. BRB. Alright, so I kind of looked at the packaging more, and I probably didn't need to microwave it. I think it was like a scale or something, because now it's super liquidy. I don't know if you can kind of see it wobbling in there, but oh well. Who doesn't like hot caramel on their apples? I think I would have preferred the, you know, the snap and crisp quality of a fresh apple that's been cut and dipped in caramel. But that being said, this is a really good caramel. It has like a buttery note. So they definitely added fat of some sort to it, which would explain why it was soft enough, you know, to dip without microwaving, even though I microwaved it anyways. Now I think I mentioned in one of my other videos that, you know, your basic caramel is just burnt sugar, but there's lots of ways that you can treat it. You can actually burn the sugar in a pan with no water and add water after the fact, and that'll make kind of, if you ever had flan, you know, the caramel that goes with flan, it has sort of a like a bitter taste. Alternatively, you can add sugar and water in a pan and cook it that way, but the problem with it is that as the water evaporates, the sugar will crystallize. It doesn't always happen, but the more you stir it, the more likely it is to happen. Stirring actually encourages sugar crystals, so if you ever make like decorations from sugar, that's something that you don't want to do at all. But an easy way to stop that is to add corn syrup. Corn syrup, even though it is a sugar, it's not sucrose. So it has a different molecular bond than the sugar would, and they interfere with each other so that it doesn't form crystals. Now, as for the buttery note, you can do any sort of fat at the end if you want sort of a richer caramel. I usually add butter and heavy cream to mine. So, and then when you add vanilla, which is kind of an optional ingredient, but vanilla improves almost anything dessert-wise, make sure you do it after you've already cooked your caramel and taken it off the heat. I just talked about caramel, so I had an excuse to eat more. Let me know in the comments below whether my little random knowledge of cooking is interesting. I did have one subscriber that wants me to actually do a video that's related to my job. And I have a couple of ideas on how to do one of those. It's just I can't right now. But maybe soon. Maybe soon. Now then, I am looking for the next thing to try, but I think my soup is probably ready at this point. So it's good. I mean, for an instant soup, if you will. The vegetable bits are kind of chewy, which is sorry, it's spicy. Which is standard for rehydrated vegetables, so I'm not really complaining. That's good, but it hits the back of my throat, and my voice has already been kind of extra rough today, so not bad. I mean, I think if I were to continually get these, you know, I could stash that away as you know, a quick work snack and be pretty happy with it, other than there's no protein in that, so it's not really a meal replacement in any way, shape, or form. I think I need something soothing to go after that, so next up is chocolate cherry protein granola topper. It has 5 grams of protein, so this will go well with the soup. It'll balance it out. It has cocoa granola, so chocolate flavored granola, chopped hazelnuts, freeze-dried cherry, and soya protein crisps. So it's soy protein. And those of you who are health buffs probably know all the differences between the proteins. I'm aware that they exist, but I can't say I'm that passionate about it, so I probably could tell you a thing or two, but I have some yogurt ready. And this is a protein yogurt as well, so I'm getting a double whammy here. Oh, that's thick. Look how thick that is. I've never had this brand before, so. Eating this box is kind of like my dinner tonight, so. Kind of clean the sweet and sour off of there. That has a nice noise. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not really tasting anything. I think this, I just got vanilla, but it's kind of a tart yogurt. Strained, non-fat yogurt. Oh, noisy people. Icelandic style, so it's very tart. I mean, I like it, but for the sake of taste testing, it wasn't probably the best choice. So we're just going to take a handful of this here. Meh. Not a fan. It's kind of bitter. And it's bitter and tart. I don't get the hazelnut at all. I just sort of get, I don't know. I don't like it. I guess that's enough to say, right? Alright, come on. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good one. Cinnamon pretzels. Poppy seed pretzels and cinnamon honey almonds. So you may have recalled that I'm not big on cinnamon. I don't mind it, but it's not my go-to snack flavor. We're gonna try the almond part first. It's not bad, honestly. The cinnamon's not overpowering. The honey has a nice sweetness to it. And I like almonds, so that was good. Now we'll try the pretzel. And it's actually, I don't know if you can get the detail there, but it's a cute pretzel. Looks like it's press formed though, but that's alright. So you can hear, oops. So you can hear that it's got a nice snap to it. And apparently poppy seed goes really well with pretzels. I'm gonna go ahead, it's like the pretzel part is very savory. It's not sweet at all. I'm gonna try them together. that's good. I'll give it a passing grade. So we've got one more little treat to try. This is Creamy Ranch Kern Pops. So Creamy Ranch popped corn kernels. So when someone writes popped corn kernels, it's usually less fluffy than popcorn. I don't know what process it takes to get it that way. So that might be something I should read up on. But I do know that texture-wise it's different. And it's only 150 calories and it has fiber in it. So the ranch part is pretty underwhelming. Like it's there, but it's barely there. And as I predicted, the corn part is, it's dense. You know, it's kind of halfway between a corn nut and popcorn. So it's the middle ground between those two. All right. That's everything I have to try today, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, something, so I know whether or not to continue down this route. I think I like the Graze pack, but it's definitely very different from the Munch packs, so I look forward to getting your input. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.